The air defense systems of the 20th century were designed for a war that no longer exists, a war of speed, of altitude, of perfect machines facing each other in surgical duels, but no one prepared them to face a swarm of plastic. The Shahed-136 did not change the world by being advanced. It changed it because it is disposable. It is a delta-wing suicide drone powered by a rudimentary civilian engine closer to a lawnmower than a modern fighter jet. Its navigation is simple: civilian GPS and basic inertial systems. It follows a fixed route. It does not think. It does not react. It is loud. It is slow. It is easy to detect. And yet, it works. Because when you launch not 1, but 50, the logic changes. The Shahed does not win by precision. It wins by attrition. It forces the defender to make an absurd decision. Spend $1 million missile to destroy a target that costs barely $20,000. And when that decision is repeated over and over again, it stops being defense and becomes financial ruin. That is the math of the new war. And then, in March 2026, the United States introduced its answer: the Lucas, the low-cost unmanned combat attack system. At first glance, it looks like the same thing, same shape, same philosophy, same disposable weapon concept. But that is only the surface. Because while the Shahed is a blind arrow, the Lucas is a predator that thinks. The difference is not in the body, it is in the mind. The Lucas is connected to advanced satellite networks like Starlink. This allows it to maintain constant communication, resist interference, and receive orders in real time. A Shahed, once launched, is condemned to its fate. A Lucas can change it. It can be redirected. It can wait. It can decide. And that is where everything shifts. The most disturbing innovation is not the way it flies, but the way it deceives. A maneuver known as digital bait. In recent operations, mixed swarms were deployed. Some drones did not carry explosives. They carried lies. Transponders capable of mimicking the radar signature of a stealth fighter. They flew directly into protected zones, forcing systems like Bavar 373 and Cordad 15 to do what they fear most: fire. To reveal themselves, to expose themselves, to exhaust themselves. And when they did, it was already too late. While they were reloading, the armed drones, invisible until that moment, received new coordinates. They did not attack where they were expected. They attacked where it hurt. Radars, launchers, the eyes of the system. This is not saturation. It is intelligent saturation. It is a swarm that not only overwhelms, but learns while it attacks. And the final blow is not just tactical, it is economic. Each Lucas unit costs around $35,000. In military terms, that is almost nothing. But deployed in mass, they become a force impossible to ignore and too cheap to stop efficiently. This is where East and West converge. One proved that quantity can break the shield. The other proved that intelligence can empty it. The result is a new form of warfare, one where survival is no longer the objective. The goal is to make the enemy lose more than what you are worth. The Shahed-136 proved the shield could be cracked. The Lucas proves the shield can be bankrupted. The sky no longer belongs to pilots. It belongs to machines that do not return, that do not hesitate, and that never stop coming. 404, mind not found.